Great morning, great morning, great morning. I am Nicole D. Jones, and I am just happy and grateful for another day. I'm happy and grateful for life. I'm happy and grateful for you. You know, I don't take this time lightly or for granted. Forgive me. I'm a couple minutes behind this morning. It is actually a holiday for some. And I was like, oh, it's Monday. We got to do our morning mindset call. So it may be light on the other side. I don't know. But I wanted to continue to stay consistent with what we do. I don't know about you, but I know for me, meal prep Mondays are a level of accountability for me. So I just want to remind you, because I know sometimes I need to be reminded most of the times that you are healthy, that you are wealthy, and that you are prosperous. And everything that your hands go to touch, it must, it shall, and it will manifest, prosper, and grow great things because you are great. We are spirit with a soul wrapped in this flesh. So no matter what comes or goes, there is a divine plan, predestined, preordained for each and every one of us. And I believe that in that, not only are we blessed, but we are a blessing to someone. So I just wanted to remind you of that today. It is Meal Prep Monday, and I know for some it's a federal holiday. It's Columbus Day today. For some, you may be chilling. For some, you may be at work. Either way, it's Monday. And so I just wanted to make sure that we came and we touched and we agreed on this Monday morning. But what has been laid on my heart today, and kind of I don't know, it's been a minute. And y'all know I haven't defined a word in a long time, but I keep hearing the word character. Character. So I wanted to go to the dictionary, and character is the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. It's the distinctive nature of something. It's the quality of being individual in an interesting or unusual way. It's the strength and originality in a person's nature, a person's good reputation, okay, that's the first one. We're going to stick with that. So, in keeping with someone's usual pattern of behavior and motives and character, when you're out of character, it's not in keeping with someone's usual pattern or behavior or motives when you're out of character. And I've been hearing the word character, okay? And the reason I wanted to define it this morning, it's the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. We all have character, okay? And it's tailor-made for you, all right? So I know we hear sometimes like, this person got out of their character, or different things get you out of your character. This is what I want to remind you of today. Because while we're learning to be who we are unapologetically through a posture of submission and humility, never arrogance and pride, I want you to understand that no one has the authority or the control of you to take you out of character, just you. Well, Nicole, that ain't true. Yes, it is. This is the thing. No one or nothing controls me. All right. Honestly, not even the Holy Spirit, because we have free will. All right. God is a gentleman, so he gives us free will. He allows us to have a choice. Okay. So I want to shift our perspective today on Meal Prep Monday. I want to shift your mindset to become the best version of you unapologetically. And I need you to understand that no one has the authority or the power to take you out of your character but you. Okay? Why am I telling you this? I want you to know that self-control is the best control that we can have. Okay? I don't want you to believe that someone can make you so mad that they can take you out of the great you, because you are great. All right. There's no one like you. No one can be you but you. Period. All right. And you're needed. You're necessary. You're relevant. You're important. You have purpose. You have authority. You're the one who needs to be where you are, when you are, how you are, because no one else can do it but you. Okay? Meal Prep Monday. Why are you saying all this? Because I want you to understand you do walk in integrity. You do walk in authority, not in a place of arrogance and pride. Okay? But you do have dominion. You have the right and the authority to set and shift atmospheres. Okay? The person next to you can't move you from that unless you allow yourself to be distracted and you choose to move yourself. See, it's all perspective. All right? It's Meal Prep Monday. I just came here to remind you. That's it. Be integral. Walk in the character of who you really are and whose you really are, who you really have been created and purposed to be. You don't have to be that one going off, cutting the fool, acting crazy to get your point across. No, you just got to know that you know. All right? You have to be intentional to stay on the heartbeat of God. Listen, when you're intentional, because if we believe that our steps are predestined and we believe that they're preordained and we believe that they're pre-ordered and we believe that this is the journey to the final destiny, and we understand that through the journey, it's never what we go through, but it's how we choose to get through it. See, when we begin to, all these little Nikki nuggets that I throw out there, when we start to activate belief and we begin to believe them, see, we begin to line up with our original DNA. We begin to line up with our original character. We begin to understand that listen, we can be all that we've been created to be. We are all that we've been created to be. We begin to make these choices. All right? Free will. We're the only nature being created that has a free will. We have a choice. If I go and I tell my dog, listen, an animal, if you have a pet, he wake up, I have a dog. He get up, I feed him. If I don't feed him, he doesn't eat. Unless he chooses to go and try to get in a trash can, but I have a little toy Yorkie, all right? He can't reach nothing. But he doesn't have that free will of the choice to open a refrigerator and decide what he wants, okay? We are the only, humans are the only thing that has been created with choice, decision, free will. We have a slew. So when we open the refrigerator, we can decide if we want anything in there. It's not mandated. Because even if you have a child and you cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner, if they can reach it, they can get it, if you know it or not. Unless you got locks on your pantry or whatever, okay? I'm saying this because we got to understand that we have choice, okay? We have a free will. We are given opportunities when things happen, and there are things that are predestined in our day or our life, but we still have a choice. You can choose to go your way or the right way. Well, I'm not, your way or the predestined way. How about that? Your way or the ordained way. In and of your flesh or in and of your spirit. Okay? But I want us to be mind conscious that there is an original DNA, there's an original character. Who you are, the way that you are, what you do, how you do it, it's you were created that way. So, how do you know when you're in character? When you're doing anything that produces love. Period. Because you were created from love. You are love and you give love. So that's how you know. And the more you walk in it, the more humble you should become. Know this, and then I'm gonna let you go. I know we not in here for a long time, but it's a holiday for some people, and I forgot. Okay, look, I'm about to tell you something. I talk too much now. I don't know what I was gonna say, but just know that your character and who you've really been created is love. It's love. When it's not lining up with love, it's not who you are. It's humble. It's not that false humility. It's not that false humility. All right? Because sometimes we walk in a false humility and we want to convince ourselves that we're humble. I ain't talking about that one. I'm talking about the one that when something happens, you can remind yourself, even if it's nonverbal, of who you are and whose you are. So even when you want to do something that takes you out of the light of who you've been created to be, that you'll be still and that you'll know that you are God in my life. I'm going to be still. I'm going to be quiet. I'm going to trust you, Father, Creator. And by faith, I believe that in due season, this situation will come to pass in my favor. My favor. Okay? Then you got to understand, see, this is the thing. Let me tell y'all, anyone who has the time to be hating, to be sitting up talking about someone else, I don't know who or where, what they live in, man. When I take the time to focus on me, it's so many think the next thoughts. I ain't got time to be worrying about nobody or nothing else. Because see, when I choose to do that, when I choose to be in character of who I believe God created me to be, when I believe that I am loved by God, when I believe that I am here to give love, I ain't got time to be worrying about somebody else. Because see, I don't know about y'all, but my conversations be like, all right, now, I'm going to be still and trust you, Father, that I cannot see. I see this situation, but I can't see you. But by faith, I believe that you left me a comforter to lead, God, and direct me. So this little feeling that I feel in my shanana that's telling me not to black all the way out, I'm going to believe that. But in believing that, then what's going to happen for me? See, I start thinking that way. I start thinking the next thought. I bring that up because most of the time when we think the next thought, we've already worked out in our head how the situation is going to work out. I can listen. When we stay in our character, when we're integral, we ain't even got time to be worrying about all that. Stay focused on, by faith, I believe. You know they wrong. You know I didn't do that. You telling me to rest my lips, all right? I'm gonna be quiet. I ain't even gonna check them. But the truth always comes out. The light always shines in the darkness. By faith, I believe it. Then you got to learn how to keep going. All right? So it's Meal Prep Monday. And I wanted to remind you what character is, okay? Let me say it one more again. Hold on. Where is it at? See, look at this. Look at this. The enemy has been defeated. All right. That's all right. I can Google it and find it again. So hold on, because I want to make sure I say it right. Character is the mental and moral qualities distinctive to an individual. It's the distinctive nature. All right. There's a distinctive character. So yes, there's a bucket of character that we look for. Yes, there's a bucket of integrity that we mirror. But I need for you to understand that character is a mental and moral quality distinctive to an individual. There's a distinctive character. So in the pool of it, there's one distinctive tailor-made for you. Why? Because you're tailor-made. Because there can be no carbon copy of you. Okay? There can be no carbon copy of you. So, keeping in someone's usual pattern of behavior or motive is when we're in character. What is that? That's when we're in love. Okay? That's when we're in love. And this is why I'm saying don't go into a false humility. Y'all know how we do that little nice, nasty thing, because we're human. You hear baby Jesus telling you, like, be quiet. You be like, okay, see, I don't know about y'all, but I'll throw a little something out there. I'm obedient, but some little something might slip out every now and again with a smile on my face. See, I ain't talking about that false humility. But when we really stay humble, when we really hear, when we're really intentional to be in love, because we understand that we are loved, even when we don't feel like it or the people around us don't make us feel like that, we believe beyond a shadow of a doubt that there is an Abba Father that created us, that loves us more than we can even think or imagine. There is a love that you've been created out of that you can't even fathom here on this natural earth and this natural being. So anytime anyone or anything makes you feel unloved, run on back over there. I promise you, it may not fix what's going on, but it will fix you. Ooh, it might not change the situation or even what the person feels, say, or do, but it will fix you. You will begin to feel different. You'll begin to get a peace that'll surpass what your mind is trying to play with you. Because y'all know the battlefield's the mind. Okay? That subconscious will come up out of you. So keep feeding the subconscious, because the conscious is not where we live, it's where we play. Let me say that again. The conscious, is not where we live, it's where we play. All right? I'm to a point now, it ain't even where I battle no more. Okay? I play on the battlefield. I play on the battlefield. Nicole, you think you all that? Indeed, I do. I'm all that and some in God. Period. Not in me, but in him. Because he's perfect. He's everything. He's all-knowing. He's above and not beneath. I am a little G. I don't want to be an OG. I want to be a little G. But, all right, enough. Okay? So, it's Meal Prep Monday. All right? This week, be intentional about your character. This week, be intentional to believe that you are loved. All right? You were created in love. Even if the specific person that you want to love you don't love you, it's okay. Because it's a big umbrella of love that created you. That even as deep as you feel like you're missing something from an individual, it's always greater later. We're not stuck on that. Okay? We are loved. We are loved. We are loved. And we live, breathe, give, and walk love because it is our original design. It's our original DNA. It is the foundation of your character. It is what pushes you to stay integral. Love is what gets you up every day. You do realize that when we have breath in our body, It's love that allowed us to continue to breathe. Wow. Now that's good right there. It's love. Man. So let me get off of here. Y'all know I go a whole nother way. So I want you to remember to stay humble, to stay focused, to stay positive, to remember that you are healthy, okay? You're healthy because by his stripes we were healed. There is no illness, there is no ailment, there is nothing that can snuff us out. We're healthy. Even when we don't feel like it, when our flesh don't feel like it, we were born healthy. We're created healthy. Our bodies weren't designed to engulf sickness and illness. It will heal itself if we stand there and take the natural course. You're wealthy because wealth comes from within. When we learn to feed our soul, wealth comes up, okay? It comes up, and we understand that wealth is something that's internal, all right? So we're healthy, we're wealthy, and we're prosperous, because when that wealth starts coming out, it's an overflow. It has to come out, all right? We have to prosper in our ideas. We have to prosper in our day. We have to prosper in our finances, because everything that we go to touch, it shall, and it will manifest, prosper, and grow great things, because we are great. We're not perfect through this journey, but we're great because we're created in greatness, and we're striving for the perfection, so that when we end the journey, we're perfect, we're whole, we're complete, and we go to our final destiny. All right, man. So continue, like I said, to stay focused, stay humble, and stay positive, and be the best version of you unapologetically, because you're doing it through a posture of submission, never arrogance and pride. And no one can do it better than you. All right? Have a fantabulous rest of the day. Smooches.